Greetings, this is Frina Rinamentra. I welcome you to my recap of the first Critical Role episode of the new year. After long delays of various scheduling conflicts, finally out. Recap of episode 82, Saga of the Bells Hells, which, thanks to because of the scheduling, now already has its name, Rush for the Bloody Bridge. It starts out with a enter, and we go with their ad for Thorn rings in the new editions by a kind of looking Sam who's made that according to Botox. Maybe I'll show you that one. If you're wondering, this is actually Sam's son. Hang on. The person who plays young Sam is actually where's the freaking truth? Okay. Well, it's basically Sam's son. Who answers this?
Put the watch on me?
Yes, sweetie.
Meteorite? That's I think it's.
I'll let you let this.
These are so
yes.
hard.
Your juice box?
Miss Marsha, will you do the straw for
Yes,
me?
yeah, of course, honey. There you go, sweetie.
Thanks. Thorn handcrafts unique wedding bands
Well,
out
that's
of
wild,
everything from
definitely.
dinosaur bone to whiskey barrel. And now Thorn makes
Minimalist.
Thanks. Minimalist watchers featuring Hawaiian koha wood, California redwood, and even meteorite.
Wait. Meteorite? That's. I think it's what you need to reverse the curse. Actually.
Apparently
You're
it's both
right.
property.
Miss Marsha, can you put the...
And thank you, Thor.
There's
From there, Marisha, I believe you have something to talk about.
I do. The Bell Sales are back, baby. We're back from the break, and we have some catching up to do. So join us for a four-sided dive next Tuesday, January 16th.
I will be covering that, and I thought there was something else there. As I said, the delay of this video being shot caused the thing, so it's actually been a few days, quite a few bits since I've actually watched the episode. So, four-sided dive, so Tuesday, including special guests. They also talk about the new season of, or the new thing for Cadell Obscura, a new dice bag. You know what? I'm just going to skip right to the. They go over the recap. For those who don't remember, after a basically after their brief excursion in the Fey realm, where they try to renew their shattered team dynamic, and acquired some new items and other various power-ups, including the activation of both the Shard and Spark. Bell's house return to the material to start their to begin final preparations for their recon mission to the ruddy moon Ruidus. And having kind of a start as we meet various characters, various different significant people from past campaigns, including no, if you just go back and watch. Sorry. Busy. Anyway. As they start, they are
such a long stone, right?
For an arcing device that is now built.
Now they're up to preparing to infiltrate one of the outermost camps on their trek to get on the opposite side of this of the Ruidus guard of the Ruby Vanguard's base, and a fake assault is being waged as a distraction. Let's see. Because of their they still have the effects of passive trace and also the storm. They managed to do very well on stealth.
It looks dangerous, but you, from this distance especially, have no idea of what its specific function is. But given the nature of where you are and the other things that are affixed to the battlements, it might be some sort of defense.
All right, it's hard to tell.
Okay. I might be using the storm. Chutney eventually goes in, starts do initial recon of this particular outpost by going invisible and stealthing over to one of the larger tents to see some very finding a very nervous Ruby Vanguard soldier. Okay. And he calls the rest of the team in to stealth quietly. And they reconvene in the larger tent. They are, thanks to the disguise and stuff, the children there thinks that they are also part of the Vanguard, and then leaves to go join the fray. Then Chetney is given one of the arcane disruption devices to use, which he manages to sneak and wedge the device into one of the patrolling warders of the large automaton you saw there in that previous clip. Oh, hang on. Sorry.
and then go rushing into the tent.
Oh, yeah, sorry, there was a...
You all get inside just as you hear the footfalls of the warders turn and slowly approach on its walk. What are you doing?
Does he see us immediately?
We are dressed as...
Yeah.
Oh, there's 6 of us.
Oh, we made it in the tent, right? Or you made it in
We made it in the tent, yeah.
Gotta wait for it.
The little one or the large one?
You're in the little one, right?
Oh, okay.
Y'all go into the large one or the little one?
I think the large one's
The large
I think I
one.
forgot.
Yeah. So so you dart over into that chamber. As you do, the man who's standing there, he looks to be maybe in his early 20s, human, haircut very, very short, like beads of sweat down his forehead as he's wearing the Vanguard robe, and he's just kind of rocking in his chair as you all walk in. He goes, I'm coming. And he grabs one of the swords and kind of sheathes it awkwardly onto the side as you all approach.
In his head, in his head, I'll say, "Hurry up, soldier, before the fight's over."
Make an intimidation check.
Good guidance.
Good guidance.
I'll say in this instance, probably no guidance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then-
Fair enough.
Oh, she's doing that freaky shit.
Perfect 10.
Perfect 10?
Perfect 10. I'm good at other things, not intimidation is not my touch.
Okay.
Damn it.
That's okay. So he looks at you and goes, puts the sword in, and gets him and starts walking towards the edge of the tent, and he kind of slows a couple steps and looks over at you.
Now, son.
You make intimidation. I'll say with disadvantage.
Okay.
Better 10.
If only because he's starting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few things that factor here.
All right, no.
Yeah, we get it.
That's 19.
19.
I'm rolling real good.
Yeah. He's about to rush out, stops and kind of gives you an odd look. And then as you shout at him, looks at you, and just kind of like darts past, kind of turns to the side, pushes through, and vanishes off into the storm. Kind of hear him go,
I'm gonna tuck my hair into a scarf so nobody sees the pimple.
Let's put out the hole, bring him back in, and ask him to go into it now.
Shall I take out
Careful.
your automaton?
Who said that?
Yes.
What if we?
Should we take a...
What if we just like move the tent?
Yeah. They didn't. They didn't.
I mean,
this is pretty great.
You know when
Oh, they
you
forgot
see
to tie it
tents-
down.
Yes,
And they're
exactly.
chasing
And
it.
we just
Oh.
and we just hold on and we kite it down.
That's pretty fucking funny.
We could disable the crossbow. Do we think the crossbow is going to be a problem?
We
with
control
this?
you outwitted us. You could control the tent.
Chasing Barney.
We're
Barney
in a
the-
windstorm.
Yes.
I'm sure it is tied
Yeah, but you have
securely
gus.
to the ground.
But what if it wasn't?
These things happen.
It's gonna go whoosh.
Yes, and we could guide it.
And then
It's like
It's a bad idea. Plus, we have to go. We have
It's a
to go
magic
over
fart.
the ridge. We have to go over the ridge.
So,
I'm like a cat. I can blow a glass off a table.
Oh, I'm so weak. What if I cast fly on somebody who's strong, like Ashton, and then he can pull it while he's flying?
Hey, I love this.
Like Dora the Explorer there. It's so Dora.
we will go kite flying when this is all over. In the meantime,
All right.
Should I take out Optimus Prime?
well, maybe if you wait till he paces back this way, and then these guys will come and check it out, and then we can just sneak by.
Yeah.
Like and they'll be like, "Oh no, it's broken again."
As he starts moving away, I'll.
Didn't it take like...
Well, anyway, that was the. Uses well anyway F.C.G. After that they have to check the goals and manage to sneak up on the the automaton and the water and wedge it into some sort of in between plates with some of F.C.G's sourdough. And after the 1 minute countdown, it detonates, taking downing the. One of the other soldier patrol goes to investigate. The everyone else manages to sneak down the cliff. The cliff. Lama manages to invisibly summon Pate near the Railorin, and that's also there to. But another Railorin, a Juggernaut, God comes out to text and just night Pate. Mm-hmm. They start discussing possible. They start trying to figure out how to get deeper down to the bottom of the pit. They just decide to take out the Juggernaut with Chetney casting blood curse of blood of binding. And kind of makes casting command on Chetney to stop. And basically pretends to off him to sell the act. It does convince the Juggernaut, and they are allowed to go on the. Well, not quite. 8, unfortunately. The original rail on there is still not. But thankfully, she's able to call upon the others who's still being in the roads, pretend to sprint out, look for us. So it does look like seem as if they're actually with the Vanguard are doing their jobs. Unfortunately, Laudna isn't as convincing, and it gets a telepathic attack. But Orem retaliates with Sealing's grasping vine. And he's basically thrown into the pit by Chitney. With Imogen finishing up by throwing one of the arcane devices they have around there on him. They continue down and where they spot 2 more water. There. A quick check for Odohan Fool reveals she's not in the immediate area. They are able to. They keep going about casting other groups of Vanguard going in to join the battle. Fooling avoiding most, and those who aren't avoided are fooled. They do overhear a conversation in Marquesian saying, "Hey, whether it's important to stay there or go out and help, or at least be seen helping." Then it's here where they start getting an inkling that there is not quite that there's a bit of a first hints that there's not quite full unity there, as like the law of they get the idea law of Vanguard members are not comfortable with the Rolorans. And then when they go and they see these two Vanguard members and two Rolorans guarding a prisoner. Stuff, which they'll need to figure out, and they're trying to decide whether or not they should risk freeing him and stay too long, or continue on with the mission. Because, well, they were saying that potentially they have lenience to spare people or maybe free anyone they feel. The most important thing is to actually get the mission done, to get the information from Ruidus. So they know they're already 3 minutes into the diversion, and they don't know how much longer those illusions and real. It won't take them much longer to realize that the Vanguard is acing illusions with some meat-covered rock wagons, basically. Chetney and Imogen may go in and may manage to convince the Vanguards that they are the shift change and they should go there. But the Rolorans were told her that they do not recognize her, and they were given, and that Onohan herself ordered them to guard this prisoner. These Rolorans, by the way, appear to be a new type, newer type that they haven't seen before, which sort of have armor that is very barbarian-like, like more like hide scale and piecemeal, which was described as scorpion tail, like spears. Here's what they look like. Or, well, maybe not. They were originally described as spears, I think. And then at 3, 1, 2.
Back and forth. Make you fucking laugh.
Fuck off, bitch.
Get the fuck out of here. Welcome back.
You You miss a lot.
To step where uninvited cause immediate malice.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that one.
Roll off the tongue.
No, not really. It's lost in translation.
Sounds way better.
Yeah.
No, that was a little harder to learn.
No disrespect presented to you, but we were given.
Anyway, there's a Trinity immediately goes into world form and starts the battle.
Did you say Collection?
Oh, that's a fun map.
It's an abbreviation of collection.
Oh, that's what it means.
So, opening this up a little bit so you have actual view of this now that you have the setting for it situated. Pull these
A
off
little
to the
bit.
side.
I gotta go perch.
So,
I gotta go take a perch.
I have to go pee.
Okay.
Let's get initiative and we'll
Dang, they look fucking.
What a cute little area.
Oh.
So
Like, I want this.
We're the prisoner.
Matt,
He's
is
there,
this
there in
the
the
switch back out here that we're going?
so you guys are
down?
heading down this way.
Okay.
So this is technically sloped.
Okay.
In fact, if I want to keep it a little more accurate,
Oh, cool.
I can do.
Sick.
They look like
Awesome.
Ryloran ninjas.
They do.
It's a raked stage.
Look at that.
And the prisoner is.
He's lying down
Matt,
behind.
Right there.
Oh, he's in
Matt,
like the
Can I
back.
fix it?
Risen now.
It's
Let's
balancing
get-
on like one.
Gotcha. Then yes.
Jewel.
If you don't mind. Thank you.
Stalactite, stalagmite.
We'll just do this.
Dynamite.
That would be better.
There we go.
Almost better. Yeah.
All right. So for that degree, as you had just kind of stepped out, we'll put you at there. The rest of you will probably waiting off to the side.
Because we have to let those two guards go.
Right, to go by kind of jumping into the alcoves here to hide.
Jeez.
So you're probably kind of hiding in this rock element.
Is it from our friends?
Stay focused. Oh.
That is a lie.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
You bitch.
Sorry. That one's just for you guys at home.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so.
Yep.
All right, initiative's 20 out of 20.
20.
23.
Yeah.
23, alrighty.
Oh, wait.
Orb, Chet.
Okay.
Thank you.
For like 2 seconds though.
I know. I had
You
to.
have it for 2 seconds.
6!
Wait.
Wait, what's saying anything? He hasn't said
down.
20 to 15.
Jesus, Sam.
16.
Keep it together.
All right.
Sorry, whose number was that?
I'm 16.
15 to 10?
14.
14. Okay. 10 to 5?
6!
9.
Ashton on.
Okay. So, because you did get the transformation rush, I'll let you get one action in, and then we're going to start with the worm.
I would like to grapple him.
Grapple.
Grapple him and slide. Yeah, the guy on the left, and slide around to his left. So I put him between me and the other Ryloran. I'm just gonna try and bind him with my
Got you.
arms.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage.
Hell yes.
Anyway. Captain manages to grapple one of the ones, but the other one throws the chain weapon they have at Imogen. It manages to bring her into close range combat. Not to mention give her significant wounds with the barbed the barbed end of that chain. And okay, Mm, uh, one of them gets hit in the head with what with one of Orm's daggers with Orm's dagger. Mm-hmm. There, the Scorpion Ballet has thanks to its attack on him, is now known to have a range of 30 feet. So they will have some trouble with that.
Through the air, it has the blades out at the ready, and it picks them both up from underneath towards you for 2 strikes. That's going to be a 17 to hit, better than the last, and a 25 to hit.
Ooh. You know it hits.
Matt, aren't shrikes the murder birds?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Put heads of dead animals on spikes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool.
Have you seen this? They're cool.
Shrikes are cool. They're terrifying.
Yeah.
You take 11 points of piercing damage, or sorry, slashing damage from the arm blade.
Yeah.
And 10 points of slashing damage.
Shite. All right, let's get in there and fix this shit.
One of them attempts to get to first telekinetically, then physically shove Chetney, but he manages to hold his ground.
All right, then it's just gonna. I realizing that it can't even move you at this point. It's just gonna go ahead and lash at you twice. That's gonna be a
snap it back.
Yep, 23 to hit.
It does hit.
And that's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Yeah. Both hit.
Chenny then gets 2 hits, gets hit twice, and drops the gobble in favor of right attacks with his crimson right. Fern then manages to cast Charm Person on both. Then
attacking them. We're done.
Make a persuasion check of an extremely high DC.
Come on, come
Not just funny. Come on.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible.
Come on, no time like the present.
So persuasive.
You got this.
Play those slots.
17.
17. You get the sense that probably a little more interested in killing the people that attacked them. But they regard you as a friend for the time being.
Like you could go get the prisoner out of there.
Right, you're now out of attack mode.
Yeah, that's
All
a
right.
good idea.
That was my
Imogen, you're up.
It's a great.
Okay, Imogen then uses her telekinesis to throw one of them into the roof, the ceiling. That is, and then with another shove throw into the other Reloran. and then as she does so, the purple veins in her body glow, and the rollers I go wide. Go. It should be noted that they did say purple, so that's probably a good sign because we know anything Ruidus related, power related, is red. She then she quickens spells a lightning, finishing the highly wounded one off, and leave the other one in a weakness safe to be finished off by Lada with her Eldritch Blast. As the battle is coming to its close, Chase spots two more Vanguard Arabs getting closer, though maybe not. And they manage to Imogen manages to use her powers to prop up the dead Warlords to make them look as if they're still standing guard. And thankfully the soldiers pass them by. They start tending to the wounds of the prisoner and allow them to regain consciousness. And he explains that his name is Ishto. Yeah, that doesn't really help you. That image doesn't really help there. A holy warrior, a basically paladin of the lawbearer. And he is from Yos, who was like the muscle for a previous scouting party of the coalitions, but he is the only survivor. And he then alerts them to the fact that along with the guards and stuff, they have portable sigils, which when activated can petrify people, and agrees to then assist them to continue his and seeing as he is originally there to guard a scouting, decides to join them to help protect them, and sort of completing the mission. There is a double whisper amongst the party. I think to check out if he's on the level. Fern manages to 1 second. Dear Lord. To loot the chains off of the Lawrence because they seem pretty useful. And you know she wants to have fun with those. Let's see. They keep looting. They stuff. Then they continue on their journey and manage to get to the foot of the center of the excavation site where the bloody bridge is. Chutney uses monocle of true essence to cast the invisibility. Once there, they notice the ruins have been and that the ruins are destroyed to create military base on the foot of the there, and with that they enter a break. If you want to see it, just the video is now on YouTube, so you there will be a link in the description if you want to see the. See the see the ads. As we resume their God, six. They can see they see many that this is the most heavily defended area. Obviously, many of the ballista and arcane defenses are. I mean, turrets are up, and there are quite a few patrolling warders. They as F.C.G starts healing Imogen because she took a fair bit of damage last battle, right? They summon a friendly Lauren to help them. And let's see. Well, Orm manages the spot where they used to have the petrified form of Plain Rider Ren, who though she is now absent. And as she's summoned, as the Reloran is summoned, a crimson mist rises from both her and Fern. The purple veins of their bodies start to glow. Chetney takes the lead with seeing the cat, but unfortunately he still fails to notice one sigil. He succeeds on his Constitution save throw and manages to avoid the twin turns soul. But he gives a bag of holding that contains their scroll grade restoration to Fern to earn. There, and Ishto manages to speak about how far he's willing to go to help them complete their mission, including giving his own life. So there, the Vanguard is they try to figure out how the Vanguard would try to if there's any pattern stuff to the movements of Vanguard or to any potential spot that they could use to figure out how to avoid the glyphs altogether. Because it's a military encampment. They're large, many people moving around, so they'll have to be some way for the defenders to know where these traps are.
Let's see how
Because I
close
read it
together
once already.
the orders are.
Something,
I just
something
think
with kids. There's something.
Whoa, yes.
Now this is what they're looking at. This is probably the busiest map I've ever seen them use.
Uh-oh, I remember this place. One of the ballistic guys fell.
Place, to be honest.
That guy's
Whoa, look at this mess.
Whoa!
It is messy.
This is...
They've done a lot.
Yeah, they've been building up.
Way.
Yeah, heavily defended. Heavily.
purple ball and that thing, or is it just a coincidence?
This is cool.
That's just a part of the device itself.
Yeah,
You do not see that.
Crawlers too.
The crawler.
This looks like everything that Matt had left over just lying around.
Just throw it on. I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
Wait, where are we
does
coming
look like
from?
that.
This direction?
At this point, you guys would be probably coming from this side.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we need to get up those stairs.
Yes.
I feel like distraction-y things could work.
So I...
As they keep moving onward, they manage to avoid 4 more glyphs. Though they cannot figure out how they are still unable to figure out how the Vanguard and the Rolons are avoiding the traps themselves. They notice that there is now a stair structure to the entrance of the Poleaxe for easier troop movement. There's at least 2 warders, 2 ballistas, and one of the assault rune crawler. And multiple Rolorans and Vanguard soldiers around. Imogen asks her summoned Roloran if they are friends or foe. And the Roloran informs her that the Vanguard are allied with the Imperium. Not sure what that is, but it may indicate that they're along with some with some of the Vanguard being uncomfortable around the ones, that there might be even a divide amongst the Rolorans themselves. Which is if they could confirm this and that there is more discontent, like some division around the Vanguard and within the Rolons themselves, that could be vital information for planning strategy.
Then from the bridge, four figures emerge. There's a fluctuating of the beam, and four figures emerge. There is a Lauren Thought Eater, some Elven Root Guard officer, a Sentinel, and Odahan Thule. Which that is while it's been many episodes and a few levels since they fought her. Her presence, it's kind of disconcerting to have her sort there. But this it is plain writer written for anyone who's interested. She immediately starts call to regroup as the key before being described as leaving 80 feet and vanishing into the storm. So she's on one hand she is she is not saying for this. She may not. She probably won't be a factor in the next fight. But on the other hand, and she's once again showing that she is very, very formidable. She's still near enough to alert their scrying, but their scribe, that with the detection ring on, that she is still relatively near. At this point, they realize that the distraction will be ending soon, and they'll. Soon. Chutney goes in his werewolf form. Manages to go up to one of the arcane turrets and determines that it has a wide range to alter its shooting direction, which means that they can potentially use it against the Vanguard itself. F.C.G looks like if it's they still have two previously unused bombs, and which he gives to Imogen. And they decide to try to use them to and that they could probably use them as a distraction to lure that and clear, so that they can potentially clear the way to make a run for the gate entrance of the bridge entrance. It is here that we also see Sam's new can.
With someone else looking to where we're going, I'm just looking for anything amiss on the ground.
Okay. I would like you to make a perception check as you lead the charge.
That is a 24.
24. Okay.
Travis, do not touch this button. That is a reference to the previous episode where they're talking about all the buttons the quote-unquote buttons that gives them and stuff, and then they just do not hesitate push. And specifically to the deal he made with Nana Mori, I believe. Orem, who takes the lead in stuff to somehow was focusing on stealth stuff. His legendary perception fails him, and he actually triggers 2 glyphs. To be fair, I think the glyphs are also kind of invisible too, though still not. Though you can still sort of but anyway, it starts to turn to stone. Hey, only for F.C.G to come in with the save with a greater restoration. Imogen then uses a twin spell. Bless me. Imogen's twin spells the capital use capital on the bombs and sends them 9 feet away as a and Lana and Fern both send fire spells into the air with us to just create this to really like sell the distraction. The warder and the guards immediately head off to investigate. Well, but unfortunately, the Roman thought eater up ahead notices their movement. They try to use cast some spells at him to silence it, but it manages to make several good saves and sets up and telepathically sends out an alarm. Before then, using using a psychic slam on Orm and Ish. Hang on. I think this is actually.
Trying to incapacitate him before he could do it.
Chetney, the jig is up. Get up here.
Yeah. You know, got pretty far.
We're doing great. Keep going.
Just keep running. If you get hit, just keep running.
If you die,
just keep running.
Keep running.
Whoever can get into the bridge, get in the bridge.
With that, it's going to attempt. Let's see.
Also, you still have an EMP to throw.
That Ishto.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like he deserves an
It's
attack.
going to attempt a psychic slam on you, Orem.
No. But Ishto, he's 3 times my size.
All right. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
That will hit, yeah.
That hits. Okay. You take.
Oh, I hear a lot of dice.
I'll just be moving dice around.
Okay. To roll me out.
You take 14 points of psychic damage as you feel like this blast of mental energy like burn through you. Like in every instant, every bad memory hits you in a second. And with that, you feel yourself being pushed to the side. And it pushes you 15 feet this way. And you plummet. Make an athletics or an acrobatics check to try and land on your feet.
Monk shit.
I'll say dexterity
monk
saving
shit.
throw, actually.
Dexterity saving throw. Should I use what I just rolled? Probably, yeah. Then it's a 9.
It's a 9. You fall and you're knocked prone on the ground there. It's like down the side, taking
more damage.
11 points of bludgeoning damage from crack.
He's a good climber. He can climb back up.
Yeah.
It's true.
And it's going to go ahead and use. It's going to use another psychic slam to try and sweep Ishto off the roof too.
Ishto, no!
He's been through enough.
I wasted several
24 to
spells
hit.
Oh boy.
She's too far away from me.
Ishto takes
Silver burbs.
Ishto takes 12 points of psychic damage, so it's still at 12 hit points.
This bro's gonna die.
And gets pushed 15 feet this way to be dropped on top of Orem.
Oh no!
Help Orem back up!
Ishto,
This guy hasn't showered
try and
in
make a
weeks.
dexterity.
If he goes out on top of you,
Dead body.
You just see Seedling go.
Lands, wham! Right on top of you, full armor and all. Crack.
You can't make a dex save?
You
So
do.
little.
Yeah, I will allow a dex save to try and roll out of the way.
Because that's what happened to when I slammed
I know.
somebody.
That's what I'm
Nope, it's 9. All right, get cracked.
Crack. So that's another 11 points of bludgeoning damage. It shows at 1 hit point.
It's not going how I thought it
I
would.
just want to say, Travis knows as the can, the challenge is on.
At one point.
He's like,
Oh,
and like rolls off. He goes like, "Do not worry. The law bearer looks upon us this day."
He just hears.
She will protect us.
Oh no!
Oh boy. Oh, am I pinned? Am I like grappled?
I think after landing on this, I think that he's described as having like maybe 1 hit point left or something like that. I may have misheard in that though. Nope, 1 hit point. Ashton goes into a rage and activates the tempo rage. They managed to, as they run, they also managed to fire off a few more spells hitting the Thought Eater. But now several water. But then it started to be closing it. But the other guards, including several waters, crawlers, and Roland Juggernaut, start moving in. One of them perching on the Fur manages to polymorph one of the Juggernauts into a possum. And it reaches the church, soon joined by there's
person and get out.
Yeah, this guy over here has
Especially
a
if there's
heavy
anybody
crossbow
who's behind
and is going to
you
aim it
and
over
you
at
roll
Fern.
Initiative.
Since Fern's at the very
Fern.
top.
Yeah.
That's going to be a heavy crossbow and is going to aim it over at Fern.
Initiative.
Since Fern's at the very
Fern.
top.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a. Oh God!
Wait,
That
what
was
happened?
perfect timing.
No! I just got up here!
Don't waste.
My friend, you do. You do. Really
like orange.
15 to hit with your
No,
class.
it doesn't hit.
No.
No.
It hits the side of the tower and just shrieks
I
off.
try to get skinny up against the. It doesn't hit.
This guy here.
But I will give extra AC to Fern, so she doesn't get hurties. I raise my shield, and you get an extra 6 to your AC till the start of my next.
Oh God! I'm just. This is such a.
Oh dear!
I don't know why I did
3
this.
guys on one tile.
I know.
Maybe get a little like.
I was like, oh well, you know, depending on what they do, maybe this won't be such a thing. Well, it all happened here. So that's fine. No.
Do we spread out and draw their attention in multiple directions? No.
No, it's good. I should have prepared for this and given it more anchoring.
Oh no, my toys won't stay where I want them to.
This is fine.
This is incredible! Come on,
all right.
10 years ago, large pieces of paper, Sharpie.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I know.
We don't care.
That was great too.
Fucking stay.
This is
All
also
right.
great.
So, Warren, that gets you. Shifted her off to the side, protecting her. Is that your
shield's
turn?
up in front of her tummy. Yes.
Jenny, you're up. Imogen, you're on deck.
I'm guarding your marsupial pouch.
Can I try to use my 40 feet to move underneath this obstacle and through this window?
Yeah, you can do that.
So I'll.
But they managed to commandeer one of the ballista. I think it's the arcane ballista to what defense? F.C.G uses a guiding bolt and then
F.C.G, as you come to the edge, you look up and like it's almost blinding, the sheer volume of flickering red light in front of you, and you feel that kind of like that slight reverse of gravity in your area, and this call. Do you cross the threshold?
F.C.G.
Bertrand!
I can heal if I need to.
Go.
Do it.
Look at me.
Is that you?
Go.
I've got Wither and Plume.
We just did a bonding trust exercise.
Exactly.
All right, make it through.
I trust you. And I'll just fall I'll fall backward into the bloody
As you do, you kind of drift up, and you all kind of glancing over watches F.C.G kind of lifts up for a second, and then just
oh god, it feels horrible.
vanishes up the bridge.
Oh, sure.
Alrighty.
They're just waiting on the other side.
Yeah. That's the real joke.
Ishto is going to get up and fly. Looking at the...
He just now stood up.
Yep. Yeah.
He sucks.
Let me wind it up. Here I go.
He's beat to shit. You guys are so judgmental.
This guy.
Like, I've seen you do better in some situations. All right. He also, there's been some bad luck on his case. But he gets up and he sees the Vanguard member in front of him, looks up at the rest of you and says, I got this, and is going to rush forward and grapple the Vanguard figure in front of him and attempt to... Actually, he's going to try and, like, first hit him to shove him, because he gets 2 attacks. He's going to shove him back Strength of.
He's doing all this as he's bleeding
He's got 12.
out.
He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
12. He's okay.
No, he has one right now.
He is gonna save the day.
How did that happen?
He fell on Orin.
He fell.
Yeah, we were supposed to heal him, but you apparently left. Fine, whatever. That was the plan, clearly.
So he shoves the figure back into the wreckage and then kind of follows in after him, roaring, "May you be judged with us all!" And is going to go ahead and divine smite. Grabbing its glaive from it and is going to strike downward for a 25, which hits. Full spellcast on that.
You get advantage.
No, not on
No,
the
not
body.
that one.
No.
Never mind. Don't mind me.
Kidding.
JK, 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 JK.
Okay.
The additional glaive damage that's going to be
Yep.
Don't do it, Travis. You don't know what could happen.
30?
Oh!
35 points of damage.
Yeah, no. That should look
Which
funny.
is
5, 4,
Wait, what?
3,
Uh-oh.
2.
He was warned. He was warned.
Yo, I almost threw away my coffee in that earlier, so I'm glad I didn't.
All right.
That's.
I know, give me one to squish.
You watch as the arc comes down and with a flash, it strikes this Vanguard member, and as the glaive carves into the Vanguard member's chest, it gives out a silent scream as it goes still. That one strike takes out the Vanguard. And with 10 feet left,
He's a hero. He's still going, y'all.
he's going to rush off to this side.
This is his moment of glory.
That's going to finish his turn.
That was Ishto's moment of glory. The spider climbs up to her, and and allows her to go and tender the beam. That's it. Oh wait, excuse me, not quite yet.
I have no. Okay.
Hang on.
All right. Guide myself.
No.
I have nothing I can add, right?
I know, no, unfortunately.
Hold up. Okay, now.
But I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle.
Wait, is this a spell and or a magical effect?
No, it's a psychic effect.
Okay.
It's really just going.
Oh, I have a -2.
Oh,
I rolled a 19, 17.
17 succeeds. It was a DC 15. Oh man, I can't believe you made that!
So
I was looking forward to
sure you were
I was
falling
like,
off
I'm
the
out. I'm
Man.
out.
Shoots and ladders.
Okay, no, well done. I'm happy for you. I'm disappointed for the mousetrap like series of bad things that would have come from that.
I know.
Well done, well done. You
Well done, dice.
you
Up top.
Oh no, she fell off.
you've been through a lot recently, and here
Do not fuck with me right now. I'm tired. I'm scared.
the Right Lord's looking at you like
I just need to get up that bloody bridge.
you feel this like slight pain in your heel as the tiny
Oh, the possum.
possum is like gnawing at you angrily.
Possum, you haven't picked him up yet. I can't yet. I've been petting him.
Okay.
Anyway, Alana manages to spider climb up and get into the bridge. Ashton uses his rage and stuff. It kind of his rage and stuff. They try to drag Fern and Orm with him into the bridge. Though there is a bit of a potential complication up ahead.
I would have
put the possum in my. I was putting good.
I'm gonna say the possum wasn't your immediate concern.
That's fair.
Well, I was.
I've let this turn stretch quite a bit.
That's right. That's fair.
So I'll say that's about where we get.
I was gonna put the possum in my bag on my turn. Can I grab the possum before I'm thrown into the bloody bridge? Not that I need it.
Your turn was in a few rounds.
Yeah, your turn is next. So.
I'll tell you what. Roll a dexterity check for me.
It's a bad guy. You'd be taking a bad guy with us.
I don't know. Do we have to put it in the
Because here's the thing.
I don't have to put it in the stupid bag.
No, it's okay. I'm saying because it doesn't want to be grabbed, and you're trying to grab it, you can test it against this possum's form. So it's going to be a +2 to its roll. You reach for it, it bites your hand. You're like, fuck!
Ow!
It rolled an 18.
Shit!
It was a natural 16. Like it hisses at you. The three of them vanish up into the bridge. With that brings us to...
Oh, no.
Y'all gonna be okay.
The possum.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's going after.
Okay. That won't be an issue.
There you are.
This other juggernaut on this side.
With that leaves Imogen. One of the warders pushes a room building over, which onto the device Chetney's been manning as Chetney's been manning, and he is not prone to.
Woof. This warder is going to take the juggernaut and lob it up towards the bridge, which it rolled a 2 on its strength check. So I'm going to say it chucks it, and the juggernaut just arcs a little bit too low. And just
please hit the hovering.
Unfortunately, no. If it was a 1, I would have let it. A 1, it would have hit the thought eater.
Damn it, Carl.
He does roll okay on his acrobatics check, so he catches himself, but he still takes fall damage. So that juggernaut does take
the prestige.
That's pretty. Actually, that's a rough roll. It took 17 points of bludgeoning damage on that fall. Off the board. All right, so that one poof, hits the ground, looks back up to the tower, and is going to go ahead and prepare itself for the next round. Fern's turn's done. Orm's gone. Chet, you're up.
I'll get.
Should he gets up, try to make away? Shit, I said that phrase. Okay, and Imogen goes up to him and using the scroll of the dimension door, managing to get them just to the edge of the beam.
Arm in arm as you both kind of look at each other and look up at the ever-intense, glowing, bright red, shaking energy before all of you in your journeys being thrust through this massive beam of alien energy You don't see anything but red, bright, sun-like light. It's blinding, and the sense of being pulled at an incredible speed. You feel like if you were to hit a wall, you would just become atoms. And within just moments, it's gone. And here, as you stand, suddenly, the red light kind of filtering behind you, your eyes come to focus. And you can see the structure that's built around you. The returning point of the Malleus Key. Walls and boundaries, barricades built around it. You can see this red plant growth that filters through the gray and red rock. There's a little cluster here of Exandrian stone that builds into the red and ruddy shale that sits around it. You can see the dusty plumes of red storms that swirl on the horizon. And just beyond them, above, you can see the endless sea of stars. And the entirety of Exandria there, consuming a quarter of the sky above you. And that's where we're going to go ahead and finish
We did it on the moon.
Lunar landing.
Lunar
landing.
Where's Ishto?
Wow.
Shout out. Where's Ishto? Sing the song of Ishto. Where's Ishto?
Wow.
You.
Well, with that, they are now officially on Ruidus. And there, what will happen next time? The next episode is airing next week from right now, so we have a bit of wait. Between then, I'll catch up on the two most recent episodes of Forza Dive. I didn't want to watch the most definitely didn't want to watch the most recent one until after I saw this. Finished reading this. And, you know what? Yeah. I'll go with it. I was kind of tempted to just quickly go back and choose a different one, but no, I'll just go with this. So this is a weapon specific, or specifically a weapons, the Poleaxe Head of the battlefield. Unlike other things, it's not a full weapon. It can be attached to different poles and stuff, which could have their own this weapon head can be attached to any pole or quarterstaff, and it's capable of dealing 1d10 damage, which can change depending on what part of the weapon you strike with. Doing slashing damage with the axe head, piercing damage with the spearhead or the spike. You can look up pole axes if you need it. Or bludgeoning damage with the war hammer head. It sort of serves as has three parts, so based on different things. It has three separate different enchantments. The axe head of sharpness. The target makes a con save against DC equal to the extra crit slashing damage of the initial blow. Losing a limb on a fail save.
Oh, I should probably go back at it. I think that's actually supposed to be a strength save. If you're wondering what it has to do, why it's a strength. I guess more like you like guess catching your muscles or something. I don't know. I wanted to make each one a separate save. The Spearhead of Bleeding. The target must make a con save on every one of their turns after getting hit. They take bleeding damage equal to the extra crit piercing damage of the initial blow. Minus their con save. Minimum of 0. Yes, that's right. It's not minimum 1, it's 0. If the target makes 4 consecutive saves that exceeds that DC of the initial damage, the effect ends. A saving throw, a critical success on the saving throw equals 2. Well, a critical fail on the save, and natural one stuff, causes you to take twice as much bleeding damage. Should you your save meet the DC, which is the initial damage stuff, you will not take say it takes has 8 DC of 8. If you have battle and do an 8, it will still count as reducing the damage, but but will not count toward ending the bleeding effect. If meaning if you have let's say it was 8. If the first one's you got a 15 and an 18 on their saves before, or actually how about 16 or 13, say that, and you now have 2 success on an 8 with a DC of 8. You won't take a bleeding damage, but it doesn't count as toward any of it, and it resets as it has to be 4 consecutive saves. And finally, the final component is the Warhammer Head of Pushback. The target is pushed back 5 feet and must make a dexterity save against the DC equal to the extra crit bludgeoning damage. The extra blow, being knocked prone on a fail save. When this weapon head is attached to a pole or quarterstaff, any enchantments on the pole will extend to the weapon head. It already has a union of 3 different enchantments. It can also unite with one additional enchantment. This thing, of course, has the heavy property with the reach property and the 2-handed. And proficient. If you're talking about the overall weapon category, this could be considered a halberd, and proficiency with a halberd will allow you to add your proficiency bonus to attack rolls from any attack you make with it. And with that, this recap is complete. I thank you for joining me. This is Freenair Readventure, and I wish the good fortune, the quest of life. Good fortune, the quest of life.